Welcome to Midnight Terrors, where the dark hides more than just shadows. You've probably heard the stories about skinwalkers, creatures that can mimic your voice, wear your face, and walk among us without anyone knowing. But what happens when those legends become real? Tonight, I'm sharing a chilling story from the desert, a warning passed down through generations. So turn off the lights, lock your doors, and listen closely. Number 1. You ever hear something call your name from the woods, but it's your voice saying it? I didn't believe in skinwalkers growing up. I still don't know if I do. But something happened 2 summers ago that I still can't explain. And I haven't gone back to my cousin's ranch since. My cousin Joe lives in northern Arizona, way out in the sticks, about 30 miles from the nearest gas station. His family's property backs up to Navajo land, and the locals don't like people wandering into the trees after dark. They don't even talk about why. They just say, if you hear your name from the woods, don't answer. I always thought that was just one of those cultural warnings, like a boogeyman story to keep kids from getting lost, until that night. We were sitting around a fire behind the barn, just me, Joe, and his 2 dogs. Around midnight, the dog started acting weird, not barking, just staring at the tree line, ears pinned back, growling low. That's when we heard it. Joe. It came from the trees. The voice was calm, too calm, and just loud enough to hear. But here's the thing, it sounded exactly like Joe's mom, only she wasn't home. She was 2 states away visiting her sister. Joe looked at me, dead serious, and said, "We need to go inside." Now we grabbed the dogs and locked ourselves in the house. Joe wouldn't talk much after that. He just kept checking the windows and muttering under his breath. At around 2 a.m., I heard it again, this time outside the living room window. "Zach, come outside. I need help." It was my mum's voice. She's never even been to Joe's place, but it was her, clear as day, same tone, same way she says my name when she's worried. Joe came running out of his room holding a hunting rifle. He didn't point it, just stood there and whispered, "Don't. Open. Anything." We sat in silence for hours. The dogs wouldn't move from the door, just stared, growling at something we couldn't see. And every once in a while, it would call again. Same voices, same tone. But something was off, too slow, like someone trying to remember how to speak, like it had heard human voices, but didn't fully understand how to use them. Sunrise came, and it all stopped, just like that. Joe walked me to my car and told me to never talk about it with locals. He didn't say why, just looked at me and said, "If it knows your name, it knows enough." I still don't know what I heard that night, but it wasn't a person, and it wasn't my mom. Number 2, where I'm from, we don't say their name unless we have to. I'm only telling this because it might keep someone else alive. I grew up on the edge of the Navajo Nation in northern Arizona. My family's been there for generations. My grandfather was a medicine man. He always told us, don't whistle at night, don't talk about them unless you're protected, and never, ever look into the eyes of something pretending to be human. We knew what he meant, but we didn't say the word. Skinwalkers. Not like in movies. They're not cursed werewolves or Halloween costumes. They're real. And if you've lived out here long enough, you know the signs. It happened when I was 17. My uncle had passed away, and our whole family gathered for a traditional ceremony way out on his land, miles from town. That night, I couldn't sleep. I got up to walk and clear my head. The desert's quiet at night, too quiet. No wind, no bugs, no coyotes howling. That should have been the first sign. Then I heard footsteps, not behind me, beside me. But I didn't see anyone. I stopped. So did they. I started walking again. So did they. I called out in Navajo, "Who's there?" Silence. Then I heard it. "It's just me." It was my uncle's voice. I turned around and saw a figure standing in the moonlight, maybe 30 feet away. It looked like my uncle, same jacket, same posture. But something was wrong. His arms were too long, his neck bent the wrong way, and he wasn't blinking. I took a step back, and he mimicked it perfectly. "You miss me, don't you?" That's when I noticed. His feet weren't touching the ground. My legs locked. I wanted to run, but I couldn't. Then I remembered what my grandfather said. I lowered my head, shut my eyes, and started praying. Quietly, out loud, in Navajo. I could hear it moving, circling me. The footsteps were fast now, almost clawing at the dirt. Then it stopped, and the wind came back, just like that. When I opened my eyes, I was alone. The only thing on the ground where it had stood was a single, perfect coyote paw print, burned into the dirt. I walked straight back to the ceremony fire, shaking. Didn't say a word. My grandfather knew. He didn't ask me what happened. He just handed me some cedar to burn and told me, "If you wore your uncle's face, it means it's been watching you. Be careful who you talk to in the dark. Not everyone out there is people. I don't go out walking at night anymore. And I don't say the name unless I have to. But if you're hearing voices in the woods, voices that sound familiar, don't answer. Because once it knows your voice, it remembers. And once it sees your face, it never forgets." If that gave you chills, hit like, subscribe for more creepy tales, and whatever you do, don't look behind you.